Hello there, it's Farmer Pete here. I hope you're all well. Just out moving some electric fences. You can see the posts and the wire going down through this paddock, just about to bring the cows in here. But as I was walking through the paddock to set up the electric fences, I couldn't help but notice how good this paddock's looking in terms of the diversity of different plants that we've got in it. So this field that we're in is pig field, just behind the farm yard and buildings. You can see them there. The field is about 5 acres in size. And we've got this fence line down the middle of the field, which you can probably just see. It's a semi-permanent fence, and that splits the field into this half on the left, which is a herbal ley, which we put in last year. So you can see that here. The leaves look a bit broader, and you can see that it's leafier and a darker green. And then you've got this side on the right, which is a ryegrass and nominally clover ley, which is looking a bit more tired, a bit more patchy, a bit more yellow, and there's lots of these docks which have gone to seed in it as well. This herbal ley I often describe as like fruit salad for the cows. There's loads of different flavours and textures in it, lots of different shapes and sizes of plant for them to eat, whereas this ryegrass and clover mix is more of a protein shake. So there's lots of good sugars in those ryegrasses, and the clover gives them a bit of protein, so it's not bad for them to eat. But what we've got here is just much more exciting, and I'm particularly excited coming in here because we've got loads growing that we want to see in here. So we've got chicory, which is a really deep rooting plant. We've got some ryegrasses which are in the mix. We've got different sorts of clover. We've got larger leaf clover, we've got smaller leaf clovers next to it. I'm sure you can see that there. We got the lovely blue flowers of the chicory plants that weren't quite bitten down tight last time. You can see if you get in really close, you've got this sort of feathery, if I can actually pick it, feathery yarrow, which is a tiny little leaf, if I can get it in focus. There we go. But the roots on these go down really, really deep. There it is, just nice in focus. So they draw up different minerals from the soil than the grasses would draw up. We've also got plantains, or ribgrass they're sometimes called. What else can we see? Can we see any red clovers? Just typical, isn't it? I was walking through here just now and I saw loads of different ones. One thing I'm really pleased to see is this. And you might say, well, that doesn't look like a very healthy plant. And the answer is it's not. It's a dock plant which has been attacked by dock beetles. So I'd prefer not to have too many docks in the pasture. And those dock beetles really decimate the docks, which is great, so it sort of kills them off and they're not too happy. We've also got some tiny little yellow bird's foot trefoils in here, which I saw loads of not long ago. We've got some sheep's burnet. We've got a frog. Can we see a frog? There we go, little guy. Hope you could see that. I'm not going to pick him up because I'm not feeling quite that brave. But the point I was trying to make was, it's really exciting to come out here and see all of these amazing plants which are going down to different depths and which survived the dry weather that we had this summer much better than the pure grass leys that we have, which have got a much shallower root and aren't drawing their nourishment from as deep a depth as these different herbs and legumes that we've got. The other great thing about the herbs and legumes here is that they don't need so much feeding. So the legumes particularly fix nitrogen from the air, whereas the ryegrass plants that we've got tend to need feeding with nitrogen whether that's in the form of compounding organic fertilizer, which is made through a chemical and fossil fuel heavy process, or with farmyard manure, which obviously comes out the back end of a cow. I think I'm going to have to give up on my hunt for the bear's foot trefoils because I just can't find them, frustratingly. But loads of stuff growing here, really good to see. This is how it's looking at the moment before the cows come in, and I'll probably try and post an update if I can. There's some red clover, which is a lovely pinkish hue, just going to seed, and I'll post an update to show how it looks after the cows have been in a couple of days. Thank you as ever for tuning in. Hope you're keeping well. We'll see you soon. Bye.